Okay, you guys, we are in Knoxville. I'm going to take you around and show you what Vintage Market Days of Knoxville looks like. And it's exciting, and as everywhere we do shows, this is something that John and I are falling in love with doing. Here's John. And we love the people, we love seeing new places, and we love selling my art, and we're having a great time. We had a little break for a while, so I was able to do some painting, and now we're back at it and on the road. This is Vintage Market Days of Knoxville, Tennessee, and I will show you. This is the outside. We are at the Expo Center, and the line goes all the way down there, way out there even. Wow, that was great. Anyway, big show, very cool entryway. There's a concession stand here. Lots of places to take selfies. The people that own this particular location, they were vendors as well, and so their setup is really cool. And they have a bag check area where you can purchase things. Here's the friendly people here, and when you buy big stuff, you can bring it in and check it. They'll hold it for you so you can continue to shop with your hands free, so you aren't carrying around a bunch of stuff. So Vintage Market Days is a curated event, and they have a DJ playing music, and lots of fun. There's a little bit of everything in the Vintage Market Days shows. I'm going to take you to our booth first because I always basically almost forget about it because I'm so excited showing you everything. Anyway, this is a cute little boutique. Jewelry, even sweets. They got lots of sweets kind of scattered throughout the store, the show. This is the apples. They have a fudge person, which is what John loves. John's still adjusting the music. There's a popcorn thing. Somebody that makes jewelry, and the fun little flowy clothes that are in style right now. This is our booth. We got a huge booth this time. You saw John even had a little area he could set up and do some framing. During the show, a lot of times people will want something switched for the frame. We can do that here. And I'll just show you what I have for originals. I only did 2 sets for this show. I'm working on another set for Charlotte. That's our next stop. I have a patriotic grouping, and of course patriotic to me is barns and flags, the American flag, and I did some other fun ones. I got this little flower set with the cardinal peeking in the window, just some basic American flags. I got a beachy one with some blue, white, and red flowers. And this barn, I actually took the photo of that years ago here in Tennessee, and now I was able to paint it for my patriotic set. This is a barn I took in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So some of these are my photography, and now I've converted them to paintings. I'll show you our setup over here. I've been picking antiques. During our break, I'll try to hit some of the local stores, and I was able to get some really good antiques from Cherokee Antiques downtown, and then also Purple Pig Antiques in Cadiz, Kentucky is where I got some of my stuff. So picked up this really cool suitcase, and I picked up this cute little delicate thing. I thought it looks good with my flowers. The colors look really pretty, so that's what I go for. I picked up some neat boxes, sewing boxes, little jewelry boxes, and then I have them set in here with my flowers. So I'll just kind of show you around a little bit here. We got the sunflowers going on. And then we picked up the Blue Ocean Traders has these really cool old well buckets. So we picked a bunch of those up. I like putting some greenery and pop of color in here. Got a vintage suitcase in the corner. I got this really neat lamp. I've been burning candles in them. It could be electrified again and made useful electric again, but you would need your electrician to do that. So anyway, we got more square footage this time. We've got a 10 by 30 booth, so we're able to spread out and people can take their time looking for once. Sometimes our booth gets so crowded in here because people are looking, trying to pick out their pictures, and we lose floor space. So we got a bigger booth so people can be more comfortable in our booth and shop. These are all my mountain scenes and wildlife. And then I did have a Christmas section. People have been buying Christmas, so what the heck, why not? Got some neat boxes. Another neat box I picked up downtown Cadiz. And I got this crock. This is still here, salt glazed. I bought several of these from the Antique Mall in Cadiz, Kentucky. John and I are headed to Charlotte next weekend, Charlotte, North Carolina. And on the way, I'm going to stop and try to find some more antiques along the way, and maybe I'll go live and show you where we're at, what we're doing. This is the church section, so I do a lot of country churches. I have this one that happens to be on the ocean, but a lot of country churches, they're disappearing, so I like to paint them when I have time. That's one of my favorite subjects. Here's the ocean area. I've been doing a lot of sandpiper birds. So you'll find those spattered in my work. And when we were in Los Angeles and San Diego, I was able to see the seals, so I painted some of those. I got this really cool piece at the Consignment World in Katie's. Now I don't know why this is there, but anyway. I love it. It's very cool. I did have the drawers waxed, but it's probably could use some more waxing to get it work, but it's very pretty. I got this also at Cherokee. It's an old water container. It's missing the top, but I think it'd be really pretty. Planted some succulents in it. It's got a neat little spout. Picked up some mid-century kind of glassware. I love mid-century glassware, and so I sold quite a bit last show, so I figured I'd do that. We have somebody working on our Etsy store. We're going to be doing a $100 giveaway. We're going to give away several $100 once the Etsy store is live. Anyway, that's the booth, and now I'm going to take you around to my favorite stuff. So 5 minutes. John's telling me 5-minute countdown, so I got to make it fast. These are our neighbors, and their booth is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the lighting. They really go all out. Super neat guys, and if you stop over, they got a lot of neat little things that'll add pretty corner to your house. Wall decor, candle holders, just a bunch of little knickknacks that everybody says they don't need, but when you come here you find something you love and then suddenly you need it. So when I go to these shows, I am drawn to the antiques and vintage, so that's kind of what I show you. If you see anything else in here you want me to take you through, I'd be happy to do that. We've got a family that does barbecues and their family sauces and spices. This is the sweets area, John. Stay clear. Lots of sweets. Yummy. Then we have cookies, all the bakeries. We got some zucchini bread from these guys last show, and it was delicious. We got somebody who does some European imports, and then they do have some little antiques and stuff mixed in. And there are true antique dealers, and that's what we're going to go look at. And then you got somebody that does their recipes, dips, everything from soups, pies. Well, let me take a look. I don't want to misrepresent. Frying stuff. This looks like steakhouse seasoning. Just different things. Pasta dishes. This is a beautiful little antique show called Back Road Antiques. And they have true antiques. Very pretty. Very, very pretty booths. Jewelry. We got some pieces from this couple. John found a really neat old sailboat picture that his parents had hanging up when he was growing up, so he purchased that. And I got my bird cage from them. So what a cool booth. Thinking about picking up some of these blueberry crates that they got out east, and we think that might work really good into our booth. Love this booth as well. Somebody had, oh, it's these guys. Here they are. Okay, I'm going to take you through here because there's something in here I really want to buy. I've bought several things now. I want to buy this little tool tote. It's really hard to find tiny little tool totes. John likes the bird cage. It's probably Chinese, like, it's like a European type, Asian one.
That looks homemade, doesn't it? Pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what's, oops, sorry. You know what's neat is these little things here. People think it's, oh, it's for their dolls or whatever, but it's usually a salesman sample is what they call them. And the salesman would take it to a retail store and see if they would want to order some furniture, so they would have little pieces to show. And they're kind of rare to come across. And they got that priced really well, $68. They've got some beautiful frames here. I'm thinking of my friend Carla, who does oil painting. I think she would love this picture frame. Carla, it's only $12. You tell me if you want me to buy it, I'll get it for you. Very cool piece here. It looks like homemade out of barnwood. Some baskets, flags, typewriter. Okay, let's hop over to, we're doing good, thank you. I want to come, what other one do we want to go to, John? Up here? Let's see. We'll come up this way. Everybody's excited. John and I are a little rusty. You know, we did show after show every single weekend for quite a while. Burlap Avenue is the name of this one. And we had almost a month off. And man, it was good just to get in the car and get going again and knock the rust off. So we're excited. You excited, John? Are you ready? Yeah, this is like so much fun. Here's a woodworker. Bickford is their name. And these people, we run into them all the time. They do these little candles. They're really cool.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Looks good. Look at their booth, too. I love their booth. It's a lot of work for them. Look how gorgeous it is. They're the ones that told us to get a bigger booth because they said people can come in and spend the time looking. And they're a booth where people do. They want to smell all the candle scents and take their time and shop. This is a beautiful vintage booth here. They've got some vinyl and lots of neat little pieces here. Take you in. We're going in. Oh, they got a lot of smalls here. There's many people that collect smalls. I'm not so much, but that's pretty neat. The old skeleton keys. Old oil paintings. Got some Western stuff. It's a neat old cupboard. It's not bad, $80 for that. Some vintage suitcases, books.
I need to head back, sweetie.
You're gonna head back? Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more booths and then I'll head that way. I'm gonna take you guys down here. And then you have people who do some imports and some smalls, like, you know, made kind of China stuff, but some of it's beautiful. Now this looks like these are antiques to me, so I would say these are more European. But maybe they're made to look that way. Sometimes I'm tricked. Here, people really don't care. There are authentic antique dealers, and you know when you go, and then there's other people who sell reproduction and look-alike stuff, and that's okay at this show. Some people can't afford to pay the price of the authentic, and they need kind of a bargain deal, and that's what those vendors are here for, is to help you afford some things that aren't maybe true antiques but look like them. So this is a mixed booth. Looks like they do some refurbishing furniture. That's a really reasonable price, $185 for that. Okay. Looks like they're going to open up early just to relieve the lines because they're so long. Here's a camel saddle. If you ever seen one of those are neat. I know John is panicking right now, so I'm going to start working back. I'm getting to my booth. They said get to your booth because they're going to let them in early. Here's another beautiful boutique. Oh, I love that dress. My daughters are they look great. All three of my daughters look great in that dress. Okay. Let's see. This is a fun booth too. She uses a lot of tables and does flat lay, but she has these cute little checker tablecloths. Aren't they pretty? I just love this piece. It's only $25. I'm thinking about it. And then the tools, they're all in good shape. They got some really neat radios. How much is this one? $35. That's not bad. It's in good shape. It looks brand new. So yeah, you can get some good deals if you want to come here and do some vintage shopping. There's good deals to be had. And sometimes if you ask them, can you do better? They'll either say yes or no. They either can or they can't. I love this. Pins, needles, buttons, and thread. $15. Isn't that stinking cute? I'm going to get it now because you know what? That'll look great in our booth. Hello. Can you set this off for me? I'll be right back. I got to get money.
Well, I'm not ready anyway. So.
Okay. I'll be right back. Don't sell it, please.
So you got cash or?
I'm going to bring cash. That's also nice. I am an early bird shopper. That's for sure. Early bird shopping you can do at these shows. They're a little bit, the tickets are elevated, so 9:30 they get in, so they have a half hour to kind of walk around. A lot of times the early bird shoppers are looking for specific items, and so they're going to just zip up and down the aisles and do some pre-scouting shopping first. This guy does some woodworking. Beautiful. These guys do signs, custom signs. So if you have an entry flag that you need done, that's cool. Okay, another neat booth. It looks like these guys do some refurbishing of antique furniture. Look at that beautiful settee. They probably reupholstered it. Oh, it's gorgeous. The wood is amazing. I think it's probably maple or birch. I'm not really sure, but it's in great shape. Beautiful. You want to know how much they are? I just heard somebody say how much. Let's see. For the set of 2 is $400. Not bad. I think that's a very fair price. If you were to go to a store and buy a love seat and a chair, the chair is going to be $400. Okay, so yeah, that's a neat frame too. It's $20. Carla, if you like any of these frames, you let me know. Okay, fun little garden stuff, iron work that goes outside and you put your plants in. Very neat. We have another artist here. I'm seeing more and more artists come to these shows, which I love because a lot of times this artist will swap. She's got some beautiful work. She does acrylic, but kind of a thick, chunky, almost 3D look. Very pretty. Another beautiful gal that loves her clothing. Here's a lady that does bows, and it looks like some blown glass. It's another neat booth. Glassware, and it looks like she does some sewing. Runners. Very cool. It's a glassware dealer. So you'll see dealers like this that have more collectible items. Little knickknacks, I can't remember the name. My mom used to collect some of those things. And one of my chores was to dust them. So you won't find very many things like that in my house. Here's a true antique dealer. He knows the value of his items. They're in good condition. This one's in great shape, $125. Here's some a Tiger Oak library table. That's really pretty good price for that, $180. So even the antique dealers are priced really reasonable in here. Sometimes when you go to the antique shows, the prices are, oh my gosh, shocking. These are really good deals here. Hello. And there is John, and he's ready, and the crowd is coming. So you guys, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to end it with this beautiful display. Very patriotic. 4th of July is coming. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye.